Sander is set to kick off.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Here's Cunningham from the gun. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run with Elliott. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made by
decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Jamal Adams.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
He's brought down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. This is Elliott. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
The score, Cowboys 7, Raiders 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Here's Favre to throw. Flush to his right. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
10th carry now for Elliott. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
On the carry.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To throw on 3rd down, Cunningham eluding the pressure right. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Elliott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It was Jamal Adams up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. The give is to Elliott. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. alternate power game to try to get in. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Bass is good.
Makes the score Cowboys.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Favre. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. The 30, 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
31-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Now Favre. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Here's a first down throw that's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
A gain of 7.
An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
He was taken down at the
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
Raiders, nothing.
Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Looking up at the lights, and he muffs it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Their own 31-yard line.
That's the reason we go for.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start here with Jackson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
39.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
on the ground. This is Jackson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play.
On the run, this is Jackson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
2-yard line.
They run on first down with Jackson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. They run the counter. It's Jackson. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson.
26-yard line.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
And the ball carrier.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Brady. And that is incomplete.
Brady's pass incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady now to throw. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by Trey Flowers.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
7-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. You know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Complete to Michael
Give him
Gallup.
11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And a first
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
yards. Result is a first down.
And they'll get this down to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 10, 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now Elliott. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. at the 12.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Cunningham. Trying to improvise. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
On the keeper. Thrown away.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal.
The kick by Bass is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime...
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be... And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. DeMarcus Ware showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. On play action, it's Brady. And he's going to go down again. DeMarcus Ware able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Cunningham. Flush to his right, to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. It's a foot race. Past the 20, 10. Do what we do. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Steven Jackson, 52 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over. First down and 10. At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that...
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They go to Elliott again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And he comes back with one complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
He was brought down by Trey Flowers. A pickup of 2 yards. Result is a 1st down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Dancing to his left. And that's complete to Tony Dorsett. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue. A 1st down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. Results in a
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Forced out to his left. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll run with Jackson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Henry's got it out on the left side. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
At the 16-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Jackson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and
back to throw.
The 16-yard line.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Tonight's final score. Visitors 10.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.